Medical Center pregame show continues as we get ready for the Bulldogs and the unbeaten in the conference, but East Rutherford and Crest right behind Shelby. Only one conference loss, Dan.
That's right, as the Lions on top of the conference. Crest and East just behind. Shelby has defeated East Rutherford a couple weeks ago, but tonight it's Burns and Shelby, and of course Burns with a new coach, Kareem Livingston, his first year as head boys basketball coach at Burns High School, and it's been a tough year so far, but they've got some wins under the belt, Andy.
Yeah, they've got 4 wins against 7 losses on the season, and the Bulldogs in the conference 1-3, so just a couple of games under 500 in the SMAC are the Bulldogs.
Of course, you mentioned Shelby 10-1 overall, 5-0 in SMAC conference play here in the 2013-14 high school basketball season.
And of course, the Golden Lions led by their all-state performer, Gabe DeVoe, averaging almost 33 points per game.
32.9 points a game is the official total, and it doesn't take a math major to know that's almost 33. He's also shooting 37% from three-point land, 61% from two-point land. He's averaging 10.4 rebounds per game, 3.5 assists, 2.9 steals, and 2.3 block shots a game. So it's been a great year for the young man who next year will be at Clemson. He's already signed to play at Clemson next year in the ACC, Andy.
And an interesting stat you mentioned, over 10 rebounds per game for DeVoe. Gabe is the second tallest player on this year's Golden Lion team, and he is being called on to rebound a little bit more than last season.
He is. Of course, last year Shelby had a much taller lineup. Those young men that graduated and have moved on now. But, people thought Coach Aubrey Hollifield's squad would be down this year because all the talent was lost. Hey, they're playing well again here in 2014.
And they're ranked number 8 in the state in the Max Prep poll coming into tonight.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups in tonight's game. And the starting lineups brought to you by Forest City Honda, located on Daniel Road in Forest City. And for the Burns Bulldogs, starting lineup looks this way: Chris Montgomery, Joe Wilson, Holden McSwain, Malik Hambrick, and Seth Mullinax. So it's Mullinax, Hambrick, McSwain, Wilson, and Montgomery starting for the Bulldogs of Coach Kareem Livingston. And here's Andy with the starting lineups for the Golden Lions. Andy.
All right, Shelby will send to the floor Gabe DeVoe, Darius Sweezy, Mondarius Black, Patrick Little, and Tyquan Hines. Hines, Little, Black, Sweezy, and DeVoe for Coach Aubrey Hollifield's Shelby High Golden Lions. And now let's go ahead and pick our players to watch. Damage J's Pizza Factory, player to watch for the Burns Bulldogs, their senior Chris Montgomery.
Yeah, Chris, the leader on the football team. He's also the leader on this basketball team as well. He's our Jam and J's Pizza Factory player to watch for the Bulldogs.
And the Jam and J's Pizza Factory player to watch for the Golden Lions is Mr. Gabe DeVoe with that 32.9 scoring average coming into tonight's SMAC conference game. We'll be back with more of the Cleveland Regional Medical Center pregame show and the start of tonight's game after this 3-minute timeout on WOHS.
It's from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubriguard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pregame Insurance, we've got you covered. Pregame Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town & Country Shopping Center in Lincoln. Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain has America's top-selling subcompact tractor of the decade, the Kubota BX Series. And now you can save big with this special offer from Kubota and Parker Farm Service. Now you can buy the new Kubota BX Series tractor for zero money down, 0% APR financing for 60 months. But that's not all. You get a $500 customer instant rebate. Find out all the details at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Oak Grove, Highway 74 Bypass intersection, Kings Mountain.
Since 1947, Harris Funeral Home has been serving the citizens in Kings Mountain and Cleveland and Gaston counties. They take this time to salute the local sports programs and they take pride in their community. For your pre-arrangement needs, call Harris Funeral Home and talk with Ronnie Hawkins, James Eric Wright, or Bradley Ellis. They'll be more than happy to sit down and help you with your needs. Just call 704-739-2591 for Harris Funeral Home, located at 108 South Piedmont Avenue in Kings Mountain.
Where are you eating breakfast today? Have you tried the Hub Cafe located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy? The Hub opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. on Saturday, serving an old-fashioned country breakfast at affordable prices. You'll find homemade biscuits, bacon, country sausage, country ham, liver mush, eggs, omelets, all cooked to order on the grill. Call 487-0511 or come on into the Hub Cafe for a delicious country breakfast located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, Shelby.
Your number one choice for drain service in Cleveland County is Drain Cleaners of Shelby. From slow to clogged drains, to sewer odors, to moving or installing a drain, or even adding a drain, see Drain Cleaners of Shelby. With state-of-the-art inspection cameras, locating equipment, and high-pressure jetters. From residential to commercial, just call 1-800-440-CLOG for a free estimate. They'll make sure your drains are actually draining. That's Drain Cleaners of Shelby.
Just go to ktcbroadcasting.com and you can watch this game tonight at that location on the internet, ktcbroadcasting.com. Also, in the girls' game earlier, the Shelby Lady Lions defeated Burns 70-54 in the game. Andy, maybe a little bit closer in that score.
Yeah, Burns cut it to 3 several times in the second half, but just couldn't get over the hump, and Shelby a strong finish to put it away.
Medical Arts Pharmacy in their 20th year sponsoring the scoreboard here on our local broadcast on the radio and internet in Shelby and Cleveland County on Big O Country. They're our scoreboard sponsor, and let's turn it over to Andy now for the play-by-play.
Seth Rolodax will jump it up for Burns, and Tyquan Hines for the Golden Lions, and we're going to get it underway at Lloyd Little Gym, and the tip controlled by Shelby. Gabe DeVoe cams down the lane. Dishes it off to Little, gets it back, and then the pass thrown away in the lane. Here comes Burns with the basketball. Montgomery front court. Coming in the lane and having it knocked away is Wilson. Shelby on the break. Jump shot right side, up and in for Mondarius Black, and it's 2-0 Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 7:28 first quarter. Burns with the front court. Malik Hamrick gets it over to Montgomery. He has it knocked away, picks it up, drives the lane, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Gabe DeVoe. DeVoe bounce pass front court, knocked away and out of bounds. It's off Burns. It'll be Shelby basketball. DeVoe will make the inbounds play at side court. Gets it into Black. Back to DeVoe. Left side on the baseline to Hines out front. Three-pointer no good. Rebound Burns. Burns on the break. Chris Montgomery has it knocked away and saved in to DeVoe. DeVoe brings it front court for Shelby. Gabe tries to get it underneath, knocked back out front, picked up by the Lions. Three-pointer out of the corner, up and in for Mondarius Black, and it's 5-0. Black with all 5 for Shelby. Burns front court. Montgomery, double team. Left side it goes to Wilson. Wilson in the lane, 15-foot jumper, no good. Rebound picked up by McSwain, his shot blocked. Picked up by Mullinex, his shot no good. Rebound tipped out, and a foul on Shelby. Wilson was fouled out front.
And Black is charged with the foul, first of the game.
Burns on the inbounds play at side court in front of the Shelby bench. Montgomery gets it in to Wilson, back to Montgomery. He comes down the lane, has it knocked away. Ball loose, Shelby with the basketball. Here comes Black, his layup good. 7-0. Black's got all 7 points for Shelby. 5:57 left first quarter. Burns against pressure, gets it front court. In the midcourt area, it goes to Chris Montgomery, the quarterback of the Bulldog offense. Chris on the dribble. Flips it off to Wilson out on the left side. Wilson moves back of the key. Left side, it goes to a spinning Malik Hamrick, and his jumper in the lane is good. Burns on the board at 7-2, Shelby. DeVoe front court. Out front to Black. In the corner, three-pointer, missed everything. Rebound, DeVoe, his three-pointer spins out. And on the rebound, we got an over the back on Shelby. Mullinex pulled it in, the foul on Shelby.
And the foul charged to Hines, his first.
Burns on the inbounds play against Shelby pressure. Chris Montgomery gets it back of the key to Wilson. Off to Hamrick, his three-pointer will not go. Rebound Wilson. Shovels it up in the lane, no good, and Hines rebounds for the Golden Lions. Off to Black. Black front court. Goes cross court on the baseline. Underneath to Hines. His layup won't go. Hines gets it back and lays it in. 9-2 Shelby. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 4.5 left first quarter. Chris Montgomery comes front court. Double team. Gets it off to Hamrick, to Montgomery. Comes down the lane, lays it up and in. 9-4. Shelby lead 5. Hamrick, or rather Black front court to DeVoe. Left side, the jumper's no good, and the rebound to Wilson of the Bulldogs. Ball knocked away at midcourt. Still loose and picked up by Shelby. And we got a whistle. And we got an injured player for Burns now. Joe Wilson looked like he hit his head on the floor. And he'll go to the bench. It's going to be Shelby basketball at midcourt as Burns lost it out of bounds.
And I believe Willie Green comes into the game for Wilson.
Black gets it into DeVoe. Back to Black, left of the circle, to DeVoe near midcourt. Right side it goes to Green, or rather to Sweezy. And the jumper put up and in by Houdan.
DeVoe.
DeVoe's first basket, and it's 12-4. Burns against pressure. Layup by Hamrick won't go. DeVoe rebounds for Shelby. Gabe brings it front court, left of the circle. Goes underneath, ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. Off the Golden Lions. So 3:20 to play. In the first quarter, Shelby with a 12-4 lead on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard over the Bulldogs. Willie Green takes the pass from Montgomery, gives it back to Chris. He brings it across the timeline. Ball knocked loose right of the lane. Shelby with another steal. Black gets it off to Sweezy. His shot no good. The follow up and in by Hines, and we got a whistle. And was that offensive goaltending they call?
Well, they put the points on the board, I believe, and see if they take them home. A timeout on the floor.
3:05 left in the first quarter. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Shelby in front of Burns, 14-4, back in 30 seconds.
12. Yeah.
The holiday sale is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Apply today, ride today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia can help. Ask about zero money down and rates as low as 2.9%. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great buys. Don't miss the big holiday sale underway now at Full Throttle Power Sports, located at exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia.
Jim and Jay.
Shelby, of course, went to the Western Finals Championship game, the regionals in March before losing. Good year for Coach Aubrey Hollifield's team last year. And I think there's a lot of promise now that this team could go deep in the playoffs again this year, Andy.
Yeah, this is another good, solid team for Coach Hollifield, the Shelby Yeoman Lions. Montgomery double teamed in the backcourt. Gets it to Green. Underneath to McSwain. He lays it up and in.
McSwain, the returnee off last year's team, had some good games last year for the Bulldogs.
14-6, Golden Lions. DeVoe brings it across the timeline. 2:40 to play first quarter. DeVoe comes into the lane, shovels it up. Good, he's fouled. 16-6, Gabe, chance to complete a three-point play. I don't know how Gabe was able to get that one to roll off the rim and go through it. Really tough shot, Dan.
But it does, and he goes to the line to try to pick up his sixth point here.
Free throw good. 17-6 Shelby. Montgomery working against pressure in the backcourt. Gets it front court. Underneath to McSwain. His layup will not go. Rebound. Followed up and no good by Terrell Epps, and he's fouled and will go to the free throw line.
Foul charged to Houston, who's in the game now for the Lions. Oh, correction.
That's Raekwon Washington.
Raekwon Washington.
Free throw up and in.
The upset.
One more for Epps. 17-7 Shelby.
Yeah.
Free throw off the front of the rim, but bounces around and falls back through.
Yeah.
17-8 Golden Lions, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 2:10 left in the first quarter. DeVoe front court, long three-pointer will not go. And the rebound to Mullinax. Off to Montgomery. Chris holds it up outside. Sets up the Bulldog offense. Left side to McSwain, underneath to Epps. And we got a pushing foul underneath on Shelby. And that's on R.J. George, who's now in the ball game.
That's the fifth foul of the night against the Lions, I believe. Fourth foul, I beg your pardon.
Burns basketball, right baseline. Montgomery goes out front to Willie Green. Green gets it underneath to Epps to McSwain. Jumper off the baseline. Good. Right side.
First points, or first basket for Epps tonight.
No, that was McSwain.
That's right, okay.
17-10.
Second basket for Holden.
George, three-pointer, right side, in and out, no good. Green rebounds for Burns. Off to Montgomery. Chris triple teamed in the backcourt, has it knocked away near midcourt. Burns basketball. Green will make the inbounds play. Wilson back in for Burns. McSwain to the bench. Into Wilson. Takes it in the backcourt. Brings it across the timeline. Right side to Montgomery. Montgomery on the dribble. Off to Green. Green tried to get it underneath the Molinax, and a push from behind on Shelby, and it's on Raekwon Washington.
Quickly, that's his second foul, I believe.
Burns basketball on the left baseline. Into Green, open for a three, up and no good. Epps gets a rebound, gets it off to Montgomery. His shot no good. Rebound again to Burns. Green goes back out front with it. To Wilson, back to Green, to Wilson. Wilson to Epps, back to Wilson, coming down the lane. Has it blocked out of bounds.
Andy, right now in this game, you realize we have 3 football quarterbacks playing. R.J. Joyce for Shelby, Willie Green, and Chris Montgomery for the Bulldogs.
I think that's a first for us, Dan.
Yes. We had 2 quarterbacks for, but not 3.
Ball out of bounds. Off of the Shelby Golden Lions. It'll be Burns in the inbounds play on the left baseline. Chris Montgomery into Green. Green off to Wilson, way out front with it. Wilson double team. Left side to Green, three-pointer won't go. Rebound Golden Lions. Houston with it, brings it front court. Out front to George. George off to Washington. George has it in the corner now, and the shot at the end of the first quarter off the side of the rim. No good. And after one, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Shelby leads Burns 17-10. Back with the second quarter in a minute on 1390 AM.
Pizza Factory is Shelby's home for family food and fun. Jam & J's features a pizza buffet with salad bar, plus there's a game room. Adult buffet is just $5.99. This price good all day, every day, no coupon needed. Buffet for ages 4 through 10, just $3.09, and ages 3 and under, free. Call for information on birthday parties at 704-600-6182. So come on in, locally owned and operated, Jam & J's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street, behind the Golden Corral in Shelby. New owner, new attitude. That's Forest City Honda, voted the best new car dealer in Rutherford County for the 2nd straight year. And Forest City Honda's Greg Huntley has been named the best car salesperson for the 2nd straight year. Plus, the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas has named the Forest City Honda Service Department the best in the Carolinas by a vote of its customers. Forest City Honda, ready to serve you with the best cars, best service, and the best salespeople. Forest City Honda, Daniel Road, Forest City.
Flips it off to Green. Green has it knocked away and out of bounds by a hustling Patrick Little.
Andy, in the county tonight are county teams. Crest is playing host to East Burke tonight over at Ed Peeler Gym. And Kings Mountain's on the road tonight against RS Central.
And always a tough place to play up in Hilltopper country. Wilson off to Montgomery. Montgomery comes into the lane and is called for a travel. Shelby basketball. 7:38 to play first half. Gabe DeVoe Gets it in to Black, back to DeVoe. Gabe on the dribble out on the left wing. Flips it off to Jones. Shot no good. Tipped up and in by Hines. 19-10. Shelby by 9. Wilson double teamed in the backcourt. Gets it off to Willie Green. Green front court to Wilson. Wilson dishes it underneath. Shot off the baseline. No good by Mullinex. Shelby with a rebound. Here comes Gabe DeVoe front court. DeVoe down on the baseline, and we got a push called on Burns.
You know, you think about Gabe going to play at Clemson. You know, be interesting to see some of our local players play on ACC games, Andy, on TV.
Oh, yeah.
But what was another area player that played at Clemson? Not Cleveland County, but
Central Hines, was it not?
How about Vincent Hamilton? Did he go
That's right, Hamilton, that's the name. I knew it was an H. Yeah, it was Vincent Hamilton. Turnaround shot by Gabe DeVoe from 12, no good. Rebound to the Bulldogs. Burns coming front court and a foul near midcourt on Shelby.
They're going back a little bit further. John Toms, of course, played for Wake Forest, played right here in Lord Little Gymnasium back in his days.
Yes, he did. Burns basketball, Willie Green with it at midcourt. 6:36 left in the first half. Green off to Epps, who's back in there to Green. Green goes left side, the ball knocked away. Shelby with a steal. And then Epps with a steal for Burns. Epps comes down and loses the basketball.
And he's limping a little bit as he goes back up court. It looked like he may be going up for a dunk, Andy, and just lost the ball.
Yeah. I think maybe he pulled or tweaked something in his leg and just had to drop the ball, got called for the travel. Shelby front court. Black comes down the lane, puts it up and in.
Black now with 8 points to lead the Lions.
21-10, Shelby, Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 6 minutes to play first half. Green underneath to McSwain. His layup good.
They Holden's having a good game. Holden McSwain now with 6 points to lead the Bulldogs.
DeVoe down the lane. His shot blocked. Burns with a rebound. And Shelby knocks it away from Montgomery out of bounds. Burns basketball in the backcourt.
End of the first quarter. East Burke leading Crest 8-2.
A whole lot of points there tonight.
No. You know, remember East Burke played here, one of the playoff games last year against Shelby.
Yes, it did. And there's Hines with the slam. Or was it DeVoe? DeVoe with the slam. 23-12. Burns wants a timeout. Golden Lions 23, Bulldogs 12. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 5:29 left in the first half, back in 30 seconds.
The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Now is the time to hurry into S&R Auto Sales in Shelby for great fall savings. And down payments start as little as $699. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for their selection or visit their website at srautosales.com. And be sure to play their sports trivia question of the week. The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby, your buy here, pay here headquarters, and the home of the satisfied customer.
You're 23-12, Shelby on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Burns working against pressure. Shelby knocks it away in the backcourt. 5:22 left first half. Green gets it into Hammock, stolen away by Black. Layup good. 25-12, and Shelby on a run, Dan.
They are, and Black now with 11 points for the Lions.
Montgomery to Black. Layup, no good. Epps follow, no good. And the ball's out of bounds off of the Golden Lions. Burns on the inbounds play on the right baseline. And Jalen King comes in for Burns, his first appearance. Montgomery gets it in to Green. To Montgomery coming down the baseline. His scoop shot is good. 25-14 Shelby with 4:18 left, or rather 4:48 left in the first half. Long three-pointer right side for Shelby, no good as Sweezy couldn't get it down. And on the rebound, Burns with it, and we got a foul in the backcourt.
It's going to be against
Patrick Little? No.
Let's see. 24, that would be Hines, his second.
And Hines will go to the bench for Coach Hollifield. Free throws for the Bulldogs. Willie Green at the line. Free throw won't go. Rebound DeVoe for Shelby. DeVoe gets it front court. Way up and in for Patrick Little. 27-14 Shelby.
Little's first points of the night.
Jalen King to Willie Green. Back to King. King down the lane. Dishes it off to Mullinax. Jumper from 12. No good. Rebound Golden Lions. Here's the pass from DeVoe to Sweezy.
It went in, but I don't...
They called a travel before the shot.
Yes, that's what the call was. I heard the whistle go off before he put the shot up.
Burns with the basketball in the backcourt. Jalen King gets it off to Montgomery. His jumper in the lane won't go. The follow no good by Epps. Rebound DeVoe for Shelby. Front court to Black. Black tried to alley-oop it to DeVoe, knocked away, but recovered by DeVoe. DeVoe gets it underneath Little. His layup won't go, but the foul's on Burns.
And I believe the foul's going to be on .52, and that would be
Seth Mullinax.
Mullinax, yes.
Little on the line, free throw up and in. 28-14 Shelby. Golden Lions have doubled the score. In for Burns is Gabe Falls, his first action tonight. And one more for Patrick Little. Up and in. 29-14. Golden Lions. Shelby with the basketball, or rather Burns with the basketball in the backcourt. King gets it off to Montgomery in the lane. His floater up and in.
Montgomery now with 6 points.
29-16. Shelby on the break shot, no good. Rebound Burns. Here comes Montgomery. His layup scooped up and in. 29-18. Burns within 11. Shelby front court. DeVoe has it knocked away, gets it back, and lays it up and in. 31-18 Golden Lions. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard.
DeVoe now with 10 points.
2:45 left, first half. And at midcourt, Burns has it knocked away by Shelby. It'll be Burns on the inbounds play. Willie Green to make the inbounds pass. Green gets it into Montgomery. Montgomery out front on the dribble. To King. Off to McSwain. Long three-pointer. Missed everything. Rebound to the Golden Lions. Shelby on the break. Layup up and in for Raekwon Washington. Is that his first basket, Dan?
It is.
Shelby with a steal. Layup good by Darius Sweezy.
His first basket.
35-18 Golden Lions on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 2:05 left in the first half. Green front court for the Bulldogs. Back of the circle to Montgomery. Chris moves out near midcourt, sets up the Bulldog offense. Left side to King, to Green, to King. King way out on the left wing, dribbles out near midcourt. Left side, Montgomery, three-pointer won't go. Epps with a rebound. Gets it off to McSwain, and we got a violation. And apparently Shelby stepped out of bounds with it. Burns basketball, 1.5 to play in the first half. Montgomery will make the inbounds play on the right baseline. Into Green, back to Montgomery, double teamed in the corner, gets it off to Green. His shot blocked, recovered by Green, then he throws it away. Black with it. Brings it front court, goes left side to DeVoe, three-pointer good! 38-18, Shelby by 20 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 1:09 left first half. Burns with it front court. In the lane, King lays it up, but he's fouled. And Jalen King will go to the line with 2.
And of course, Jalen, one of the main plugs in the offense of Coach Matt Beam in the football season for Burns.
Free throw up from King, up and in. 38-19 with 1:01 left first half. One more coming for Jalen King. It's good. 38-20 Shelby, 1:01 left. Into Sweezy. Sweezy to Black, coming up the right sideline. Back of the key to Sweezy. Left side to DeVoe. Fadeaway three. Won't go. Rebound George. And he is fouled, I believe, before he put it back up and in.
Foul is charged to
Willie Green. DeVoe on the inbounds pass. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound Epps for the Bulldogs. Front court to King. King lays it up. Blocked. Foul no good by McSwain. Shelby with a rebound. George gets it underneath to Black. His three no good. Rebound recovered by Burns. Here's Jalen King on the break. His layup, no good. Foul shot, no good. Recovered by Burns. Layup good for Montgomery.
Montgomery now with 10 points. He goes to double figures.
38-22 at the buzzer. Black throws it up from midcourt. No good. And at halftime, on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard, Shelby leads Burns 38-22. And this is the WOHS High School Basketball Game of the Week on 1390 AM and KTCBroadcasting.com. Back in 3 minutes.
Round fun begins at the Bargain Station Brand Name Outlet on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Keep cool with Baubles. Bobble in sets are just $6.99 and complete bottle sets are $9.95. You'll find luggage and bags, sporting equipment including golf clubs, grills for cooking, and much more. All at big savings to you. The Bargain Station Name Brand Outlet, 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturdays, 9 till 2. Your Yoda wood stove dealer is Future Energy Company in Shelby. Come on in now and see how you can save $1,000 on a new Yoda wood stove. And be sure to ask about the Yodel limited lifetime warranty. And one easy air control lever will operate the entire stove. Come on in and see the big selection of Yodel wood stoves on display at Future Energy Company, 130 West Graham Street in Shelby. Go to the website at futureenergyco.com for more information on the full line of Yodel wood stoves. America's Mattress event is underway at Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center in Shelby, Lincoln, and Gastonia. Get up to 60-month financing, plus free delivery, free setup, free removal, and free bed frame. Pick up a Serta Perfect Sleeper or a Serta Memory Foam queen-size mattress for just $299. Get the sleep you need, guaranteed. Hendrick Appliance and Mattress Center, 1241 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, 4027 East Franklin Boulevard in Gastonia, and in the Carolina Shopping Center in Boger City.
Former club members Denzel Washington and Jennifer Lopez for the Boys and Girls Clubs.
Every child follows a path in life. For many, that path will lead them to a door that gives them a place to grow, to learn, to belong, a place to forge their future.
You can change a child's future. Support your local Boys and Girls Clubs. Great futures start here.
You can open doors for children to have great futures at the Boys and Girls Club of Cleveland County. Visit us at 412 West Sumter Street or at greatfutures.org.
Bundle it up. That's the way to save, and it's true with farm equipment too. That's why West End Sales in Vail has bundled up a 2013 35 horsepower diesel Coyote tractor with a loader and a 4-year warranty, plus a new equipment trailer and a new 6-foot box blade, all for $17,500, or get payments as low as $301 per month with zero money down. See West End for all the details. West End Sales, Highway 18 274 intersection in Vail. Or for more information, go to westendsales.com.
Transportation Administration of Cleveland County and Cleveland County Transit would like to take this time to remind everyone that illegal drug use breaks hearts, homes, and lives. Please stay involved in your children's lives. Speak with your children about drug use and how it can destroy family dreams. Also, be sure your children and family members buckle up when they are in the car, and if the car is on, leave the phone alone.
The staff at TAC and CCT are glad to be celebrating our 25th year of service to Cleveland County.
The Big Three are ready for flu season. Come get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy in Cherryville, Falston Pharmacy in Falston, and Allen Drug in Stanley. They're your hometown pharmacy with no appointment necessary. So hurry in now and get ready for flu season. Get your flu shots now at Medical Center Pharmacy, 607 East Academy Street, Cherryville, the Falston Pharmacy, Highway 18 North in Falston, and Allen Drug Store on Main Street in Stanley, just below the Woodshed.
Stamey Funeral Home, serving Cleveland and surrounding counties since 1900. Stamey Funeral Home is owned and operated by the Tysinger family, loving and caring licensed professionals. Our family is here for your family during one of the most difficult periods in life, planning, pre-planning, or pre-need counseling. We're here to listen, care, and help. That's what families are all about. Stamey Funeral Home, located in Falston, our family serving your family.
Six points from Taquan Hines. Patrick Little with 4 on the basket, and 2 of 2 at the line. Raekwon Washington the basket and 2 points. 2 points for Darius Sweezy on the basket, 11 points. Mondarius Black, as he has 5 baskets, 1 from three-point land, 11 points. Leading scorer for the Golden Lions here at halftime is Gabe DeVoe. He has 5 baskets, 2 from three-point land. He's 1 of 1 at the free throw line, and 13 points here at halftime. The Lions were 3 of 3 from the free throw line in the first half. Checking the stat sheet, brought to you by Blanton Cars. For Burns, the Bulldogs, it was Terrell Epps to a short line and 2 points. Malik Hamrick a basket and 2 points. Let me correct myself there. It was Malik Hamrick a basket and one at the line, 2 of 2 at the line for 4 points here at halftime. Also, Holden McSwain, 3 baskets and 6 points. And leading the way for the Bulldogs here at halftime is Chris Montgomery. He has 5 baskets and 10 points for Burns here at halftime. The Bulldogs 4 of 5 from the 3-point line. 3-point line here at halftime. Again, a halftime score on the Medical Arts Trophy scoreboard. The Golden Lions leading the Bulldogs 38-22. You're listening to Cleveland County High School basketball on Big O Country, 1390 AM WOHS in Shelby, and you're watching it on KTCBroadcasting.com. Back in 3 minutes with more of the Dr. Stroud, Wilson, and Thompson Dental Care halftime show.
At McKinney Salinas Power Sports, service is a top priority. Their fully trained staff all ride the products they offer to ensure that you get the best service possible. They have an 18,000 square foot facility filled with a huge selection of motorcycles, four-wheelers, jet skis, and more. On the water, street, or off-road, they do it all. McKinney Salinas Power Sports is your officially licensed Suzuki, Honda, and Kawasaki dealer. 4804 Wilkinson Boulevard. Call 704-824-2787 or online at mscycles.com.
Hi, this is Woody Durham for Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby. Through the years, I've seen a lot of trophies and plaques, and none appear nicer than those which come from Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies. Their guarantee is not just a guarantee, but a promise for courteous service, the absolute lowest price, quality products, on-time delivery, and most of all, your satisfaction. Awards for all occasions, plus rubber stamps and engraving. That's Mark Dedman's Carolina Trophies in Shelby.
We all hear about how good the barbecue is in Lexington, Greensboro, and in eastern North Carolina. But here in Cleveland County, we all know that the best barbecue is here. At Alston Bridges Barbecue, Kent and Linda Bridges and their family make sure the staple of their restaurant is the best barbecue. Your choice, pork, beef, or chicken, plus delicious sides, such as slaw, beans, fries, and hush puppies. The best since Alston and Mabel opened in 1955. Alston Bridges Barbecue, 620 Grover Street, right here in Shelby.
Yes, Cleveland County, you do have a Train dealer. From Kings Mountain to Polkville, from Lawndale to Bellwood, from Falston to Earl, Roland Black Heating and Air will be there for you. They're only a phone call away at 704-865-1375. In minutes, a comfort specialist will be at your door for your heating or cooling needs. Yes, it's hard to stop a train. Again, call Roland Black Heating and Cooling at 704-865-1375. Your hometown Train dealer for over 36 years.
When accidents happen, it's reassuring to know that quick expert care is nearby. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care Shelby is now open and is staffed with experienced physicians, mid-level providers, nurses, and support personnel equipped with on-site laboratory and x-ray services. So keep our new location and contact information close by for immediate access to the region's preferred healthcare and largest physicians network. Carolina's Healthcare Urgent Care, 1010 East Dixon Boulevard, Shelby.
Shelby Savings Bank.
It's just better here.
With local decisions,
Better.
flexibility, and knowing how to treat people.
It's just better. Better.
It's just better here. We're here to help our neighbors do better.
It's just better here.
With our best deal mortgage guarantee.
It's just better. Better. Better.
Better here. Great products.
It's just better here.
And 2 convenient locations.
It's just
better here. Now more than ever, Shelby Savings Bank. It's just better here. Member FDIC.
There over in Charger country tonight. Shelby basketball as we begin the third quarter. Hines underneath to DeVoe. He lays it up and in. Easy basket for Shelby to begin the third quarter. It's 40-22 Golden Lions. Hamrick front court for Burns. Comes left of the circle. Dishes it in the corner to Montgomery. Montgomery off to Hamrick to Wilson. Wilson back of the circle on the dribble. Hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery down the lane, lays it up and in. 12 points for Montgomery, 40-24 Shelby. DeVoe front court for Shelby. Off to Black to DeVoe. Underneath to Hines. He lays it up and in. 42-24 Golden Lions. Ball knocked away at midcourt, but Burns comes away with it. Montgomery to Wilson. Open for the jumper. Left side of three. It's good. 42-27 Shelby. 6:37 left third quarter. DeVoe out on the left wing. Comes down the lane. Lays it up and in.
Gabe now with 17 on the game.
44-27. Shelby with the big lead. Burns with the basketball. Ball stole away at midcourt. Ball loose underneath as Shelby was driving to the basket. Burns comes away with it. Hamrick has it knocked away. Shelby with a steal. And there's the slam for Mondarius Black. 46-27 Shelby. Montgomery gets it off to Hamrick. To Epps, out front to Wilson. Three-pointer off the rim. Rebound Epps. Back to Wilson. Puts it back up. No good. And the ball's out of bounds on the rebound.
A couple of stats I didn't give at halftime. Thanks to Kevin Hastings gave us these. DeVoe with 9 rebounds to lead Shelby in the first half. Epps, 6 rebounds to lead the Bulldogs back in the first half.
Shelby with another steal, but they throw it away. Wilson comes away with it for Burns. Comes into the lane. His jumper won't go. Follow shot up and in for Montgomery. 46-29 Golden Lions. 5:18 left third quarter. DeVoe, top of the circle on the dribble. Backs up near midcourt. Comes into the lane, and we got a blocking foul on McSwain.
These two teams next week. Burns home against Drone. Is that right, Andy? Tuesday night. And Shelby has an open date in conference play Tuesday night, but they will play Wednesday night here at home against Statesville.
Inbounded to Black as jumper out of the corner. No good. Epps rebounds for Burns. Gets it off to Hamrick. Malik brings it front court. Has it knocked away. Recovered by Wilson. Puts up a long three-pointer. Good. That barely hit the net as it went through. 46-32, Shelby's lead, 14. DeVoe front court, working against McSwain out on the left wing. Gets it underneath to Hines, missed the layup. Rebound is picked up by Montgomery of the Bulldogs. Chris quickly coming front court. Dishes it underneath. DeVoe with the block on the layup. And Shelby picks it up in the backcourt. Gabe DeVoe comes front court. Long three-pointer back in the circle. Good. 49-32 Golden Lions. Burns with no answer for Gabe DeVoe.
He now has 20 points for Shelby.
Wilson front court. Gets it underneath to Epps. His shot blocked. Recovered out front by Montgomery. Montgomery on the baseline. Tried to get it to McSwain. Shelby with the steal. Golden Lions on the break. And the layup is no good, and a foul on Burns.
This will be a 2-shot foul in the act of shooting.
Darius Sweezy shaken up as he took a blow to the head.
Foul charge to Malik Hamrick of Burns.
Sweezy holding his face, Dan.
They do have a mat against that wall over there behind the basket, but even that can be hard and hit it pretty hard and give some pain.
Sweezy's going to have to go to the bench, and I guess somebody else going to come in and shoot free throws for him, Dan. Looks like George will shoot the free throws. R.J. George. George, the 5'10 junior, puts it up and in. 50-32, Golden Lions. 3:44 to play, third quarter. One more coming for George off the front of the rim, no good. McSwain rebounds for Burns to Montgomery. Chris to Willie Green, who's now in the ball game. Left of the circle, back to Montgomery. Montgomery to Wilson, standing in midcourt. Wilson on the dribble. Still way out front. Gets it off to Green. Green cut off, goes underneath to Montgomery. Turnaround jumper, no good. The rebound up and in by Epps. 50-34, Shelby. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 3:06 left, third quarter. DeVoe front court. For Shelby, three-point shot, no good. Rebound, George. Shot partially blocked. Ball loose and Burns with it. Here comes Wilson front court. Lays it up, and he's fouled. This Burns team keeps on hustling, Dan.
Very hustling team. We saw that in them last year. They had a poor record, but they always hustled, always played hard.
Joe Wilson, the senior guard, goes to the line with two.
Foul was charged to George, his second.
Free throw spins out for Wilson. One more coming. Wilson puts it up, and it won't go. The rebound tipped around, recovered by the Bulldogs. Green to Epps. Off to Montgomery. His shot out of the corner, no good. Rebound, Golden Lions. Here's the break. The layup, no good. The follow is up and in for Washington. Raekwon Washington. 52-34, Golden Lions. Burns front court. Wilson to Green. Back to Wilson near midcourt. Wilson is blocked out front. I believe is that George? If it is, that's three.
That's three on RJ.
And George is going to stay out there, I believe, Dan.
Yeah, coming out of the game is Black.
Sweezy back in for Shelby. He is back in after that injury he had earlier. Burns misses his jumper out front. Shelby with a rebound. DeVoe front court. Sets up out on the right wing. Comes down on the baseline. Puts it up, no good. We got a foul. DeVoe will shoot two.
Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Lions leading the Bulldogs 52-34 with a minute 51 left. Third quarter.
DeVoe at the line. Free throw up and in. 53-34.
Coming into the game, DeVoe was hitting 69% from the charity line.
One more for Gabe. It's good. And Shelby by 20, 54-34. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard with 1:51 left, third quarter. Wilson against Shelby pressure. Gets it off to Green. Green underneath the McSwain. Lays it up and in. 54-36, Golden Lions. DeVoe, front court. We got a violation. Did DeVoe turn it over, or was he called for an offensive foul, Dan?
He's called for the foul, his second.
Pushed off, apparently, with the right arm, and it's Burns basketball. Wilson, double team near midcourt. Gets it off to McSwain. Back to Wilson. Wilson down the lane. Tried to dish it left side and throws it out of bounds.
Mind our folks, we got Duke basketball tomorrow afternoon, Andy.
ACC basketball as the Blue Devils go to Notre Dame. Yes, Notre Dame is a member of the ACC in basketball. 3 o'clock airtime tomorrow afternoon right here on 1390 AM. DeVoe front court. Way out on the left wing on the dribble. Working against McSwain. Puts up the jumper. Won't go. Tipped up by George and in. George, a great rebounder at 5'10".
And that's his first basket of the night.
56-36. Shelby with pressure. Epps is fouled at midcourt. George is called for his 4th foul. Burns in the inbounds play. 44.8 left third quarter. Shelby with a steal. Layup good for Sweezy. Or rather for Kashawn Jones.
His first basket.
58-36. Shelby lead 22. 32 seconds left third quarter. Montgomery against the press. Has it knocked away. Ball's loose. And out of bounds off Shelby. Gabe DeVoe couldn't handle it. Thought he had the steal and thought he had the easy basket, but couldn't come up with the basketball. Burns on the inbounds play, 22 seconds left, third quarter. Montgomery to Wilson, still in the backcourt. Wilson has it knocked away by DeVoe. DeVoe, alley, oops! The ball to Black, who slams it home. 60-36, Golden Lions. Wilson front court, and the buzzer sounds. That is the end of the third quarter after 3. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Shelby rolling. They lead the Bulldogs 60-36. Back with the fourth quarter in a minute.
Here's a special money-saving message from Putnam Distributors in Patterson Springs. If you use petroleum products, you should consider a generic brand. Major brands charge premium rates covering national advertising and promotions. Good generic brand packages their own products and meets manufacturer specifications, and they can sell at a lower price because of lower overhead. Our generic brands include Wolfhead, Coastal, AutoGuard, and Lubriguard. Buy these brands and you cut your costs. See Putnam Distributors, 1626 Peterson Drive, Patterson Springs.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
Oh no, it's total mayhem.
Hurry, call your good neighbor.
You can't. They're not even there.
Why, they can't even lend a good hand. Oh. Relax. At Pregame Insurance, we've got you covered. Pregame Insurance Agency, 220 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and in the Town and Country Shopping Center in Lincoln.
Go ahead.
Fourth quarter underway. Burns with the basketball, trailing by 24. And there's a three-pointer right side, up and in for Wilson. 60-39, Shelby. DeVoe down the lane, slams it home. And we got a technical called on somebody. Technical on the floor. And a timeout. 7:31 to play in the ball game. Gabe DeVoe and Mondarius Black have put on a show in the second half.
DeVoe now with, 21, 24 points for the Golden Lions at this point.
Montgomery will shoot the technical. First one up and in. 62-40. One more, it's off the back of the rim, no good. Burns basketball. 7:31 to play, Golden Lions by 22. Willie Green gets it into Wilson. Wilson comes down the lane. We got a whistle and an offensive foul on the Bulldogs.
And
on Epps.
Epps his third foul.
Shelby basketball at side court with 7:23 to play. Into DeVoe. DeVoe out front on the dribble. Long three-pointer, no good. Rebound Epps for the Bulldogs. Off to Montgomery. Montgomery to Wilson. Wilson underneath the Epps, and he loses it. Out of bounds, Shelby basketball. Into DeVoe. Left side driving layup up and in for Patrick Little. 64-40 Shelby. 6:40 to play in the ball game. Wilson double teamed in midcourt, gets it off to McSwain. McSwain to Montgomery, and Montgomery to Epps for the alley-oop and the basket. 64-42. Some high-flying action here tonight in Shelby. DeVoe front court. Out on the left wing. DeVoe off to Black. Black comes down the lane. Off to Hines, and he slams it in. 66-42. Shelby with the steal. And the slam for Patrick Little. 68-42. Shelby fans going wild. And a timeout on the floor. 5:44 to play in the basketball game. Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's Shelby 68, Burns 42. Back in a minute.
Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain has America's top-selling subcompact tractor of the decade, the Kubota BX Series. And now you can save big with this special offer from Kubota and Parker Farm Service. Now you can buy the new Kubota BX Series tractor for zero money down, 0% APR financing for 60 months. But that's not all. You get a $500 customer instant rebate. Find out all the details at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive at the Oak Grove, Highway 74 Bypass intersection, Kings Mountain.
Since 1947, Harris Funeral Home has been serving the citizens in Kings Mountain and Cleveland and Gaston counties. They take this time to salute the local sports programs and they take pride in their community. For your pre-arrangement needs, call Harris Funeral Home and talk with Ronnie Hawkins, James Eric Wright, or Bradley Ellis. They'll be more than happy to sit down and help you with your needs. Just call 704-739-2591 for Harris Funeral Home, located at 108 South Piedmont Avenue in Kings Mountain.
Montgomery with a slam for Burns off the right baseline at 68-44.
Montgomery now with 17 points from the Bulldogs.
And we are having a duck fest here tonight And we got a foul on a Shelby drive. Free throws coming for Darius Sweezy. Nope, it's an inbounds play. Burns with a steal. Here's Wilson, layup good. 68-46, Shelby by 22 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. 5:06 to play. Lions with it front court. DeVoe way out front with it. On the dribble. Gabe, top of the circle. Now dribbles out on the wing. Puts up a long three. No good. Follow. No good by Black. Rebound recovered by Burns. Here's Wilson. On the break. Dishes it off to McSwain. Lays it up and in. 68-48. Shelby lead down to 20 with 4:28 to play. DeVoe front court. Drives the baseline. Shot blocked. Recovered by the Bulldogs. Wilson to Epps. Back to Wilson. Wilson to McSwain. Hooks it up and in. And it's 68-50.
On McSwain now with 12 points for Bulldogs.
Three-pointer out of the corner. No good for Sweezy. DeVoe with a rebound. Puts it up and in. 70-50 Shelby. 3:48 to play.
26 points for DeVoe.
Montgomery comes front court against some pressure. To Epps in the left corner. Off to Montgomery. Open for a three. Won't go. Rebound up and in by Mullinax.
His first points of the night.
70-52. DeVoe front court. In the corner to Sweezy. Comes into the lane. Off to Black. Black back out front. Puts up a three. No good. Rebound to Burns. Wilson has it stolen away by Black. Black with the slam. 72-52 Golden Lions.
And if you're watching this on KTZBroadcasting.com, you're seeing a show.
Most ducks I've ever seen in a high school basketball game, Dan.
A lot of them here tonight.
And we've had them from both teams. Shelby by 20, 2:59 to play. Burns basketball at midcourt. Into McSwain, back to Montgomery. Montgomery down the lane, lays it up. It will not go, but he's fouled. Two shots coming for Chris Montgomery. Montgomery puts it up and in. 72-53. One more coming for Montgomery. Up and off the rim, no good. Rebound to the Golden Lions. 2:45 left. DeVoe front court. DeVoe on the right wing sets up the offense. Three-pointer back of the circle. Good. 75-53 Golden Lions. 2:24 to play. Wilson against the press. Has it knocked out of bounds by DeVoe near midcourt. Here's Montgomery against the press to Epps. Layup good. 75-55. Golden Lions by 20. Three-pointer back of the circle by Sweezy. No good. Rebound George. Off to DeVoe. DeVoe, three-pointer fade away out of the corner. No good. Rebound Montgomery of the Bulldogs. Montgomery to Wilson. His layup no good. And Wilson will go to the line shooting 2. .142 left in the ball game. Joe Wilson, the senior guard, puts it up and in. 75-56. And wholesale substitutions now for Shelby. Little back in. Also in for Shelby is Houston. Quashun Jones also back in. One more coming for Wilson. It's good. 75-57. Shelby, 140 left on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Patrick Little brings it front court. Gets it off to Weber. Shot missed underneath the follow, no good. And on the rebound, it's off Shelby, out of bounds. Burns on the inbounds play, 1:27 to play. Montgomery into Wilson. Wilson down the right sideline. And we got a reach in on Shelby with 1:17 to play.
Well, it looks like the Lions are going to go to an 11-1 overall record, 6-0 in the conference. Bulldogs 4-8 overall, 1-4 in the conference. They'll play at home against Drawn in Lawndale on Tuesday night. Lions off Tuesday night, play Statesville non-conference game Wednesday night.
Wilson's free throw spins out. Shelby with a rebound. .108 to play. And Dan, I can't see the floor. We got way too many people in here. Shot off the baseline, no good. And on the rebound, it's out of bounds off Shelby. Burns on the inbounds play. Montgomery gets it into Wilson. Wilson will bring it front court to Montgomery. Montgomery down the lane, off to Epps. Epps with a slam down the right baseline. 75-59 with 37 seconds to play.
The Bulldogs now have 4 players in double figures.
Shot off the baseline, up and in for the Bulldogs for Darius Sweezy, and he'll go to the line. Or rather, for the Golden Lions, Sweezy scores. 29.9 left. Sweezy a chance to complete the three-point play. Up and in. 78-59 Shelby. Wilson against the press. Gets it off to Montgomery. Underneath to Mullinax. He lays it in. 78-61, 14 seconds left. George out front with it to Weber. Weber down the lane. Dishes it off for the three from Coleman. No good. And Shelby's going to win it. Final score of the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. It's the Shelby Golden Lions 78, the Burns Bulldogs 61. Back with the post game after a 3-minute timeout on 1390 AM and KTCBroadcasting.com.
Where are you eating breakfast today? Have you tried the Hub Cafe located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy? The Hub opens at 7 a.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. on Saturday, serving an old-fashioned country breakfast at affordable prices. You'll find homemade biscuits, bacon, country sausage, country ham, liver mush, eggs, omelets, all cooked to order on the grill. Call 487-0511 or come on into the Hub Cafe for a delicious country breakfast located inside Medical Arts Pharmacy, 108 Grover Street, Shelby.
Your number one choice for drain service in Cleveland County is Drain Cleaners of Shelby. From slow to clogged drains, to sewer odors, to moving or installing a drain, or even adding a drain, see Drain Cleaners of Shelby. With state-of-the-art inspection cameras, locating equipment, and high-pressure jetters. From residential to commercial, just call 1-800-440-CLOG for a free estimate. They'll make sure your drains are actually draining. That's Drain Cleaners of Shelby.
The holiday sale is underway at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Apply today, ride today. Good credit, bad credit, no credit. Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia can help. Ask about zero money down and rates as low as 2.9%. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for some great buys. Don't miss the big holiday sale underway now at Full Throttle Power Sports, located at Exit 22 off I-85 in Gastonia.
Jam & Jay's Pizza Factory is Shelby's home for family food and fun. Jam & Jay's features a pizza buffet with salad bar, plus there's a game room. Adult buffet is just $5.99. This price good all day, every day, no coupon needed. Buffet for ages 4 through 10, just $3.09, and ages 3 and under, free. Call for information on birthday parties at 704-600-6182. So come on in, locally owned and operated, Jam & Jay's Pizza Factory, 1011 Grove Street, behind the Golden Corral in Shelby. New owner, new attitude. That's Forest City Honda, voted the best new car dealer in Rutherford County for the second straight year. And Forest City Honda's Greg Huntley has been named the best car salesperson for the second straight year. Plus, the Honda Dealers of the Carolinas has named the Forest City Honda Service Department the best in the Carolinas by a vote of its customers. Forest City Honda, ready to serve you with the best cars, best service, and the best salespeople. Forest City Honda, Daniel Road, Forest City.
The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby. Now is the time to hurry into S&R Auto Sales in Shelby for great fall savings. And down payments start as little as $699. Pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for their selection or visit their website at srautosales.com. And be sure to play their sports trivia question of the week. The leaves are falling, and so are the prices at S&R Auto Sales in Shelby, your buy here, pay here headquarters, and the home of the satisfied customer.
Year-round fun begins at the Bargain Station brand name outlet on East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby. Keep cool with Baubles. Bobble-in sets are just $6.99 and complete bottle sets are $9.95. You'll find luggage and bags, sporting equipment including golf clubs, grills for cooking, and much more. All at big savings to you. The Bargain Station name brand outlet, 4400 East Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, right next to Honda Motorcycles. Open Tuesday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, Saturdays, 9 till 2. Your Yodel wood stove dealer is Future Energy Company in Shelby. Come on in now and see how you can save $1,000 on a new Yodel wood stove. And be sure to ask about the Yodel limited lifetime warranty. And one easy air control lever will operate the entire stove. Come on in and see the big selection of Yodel wood stoves on display at Future Energy Company, 130 West Graham Street in Shelby. Visit the website at futureenergyco.com for more information on the full line of Yodel wood stoves.
Back at Lower Little Gymnasium at Shelby High School. It's time for our postgame show. Our postgame show brought to you by TAC and Cleveland County Transit, as Shelby wins it tonight 78-61. Okies recap summary of the game. Lions led all the way, led them 17-10 after one quarter, 38-22 at half, led 60-10 36 after 3 quarters, and the Golden Lions win over the Bulldogs by 17 in the finale, 78-61 on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard. Time for our Blanton Car stat sheet. We'll do that in just a moment. Let's turn it back over to Andy Foster. Andy?
All right, got a couple of stars for the Golden Lions. Gabe DeVoe. Gabe put on the headset here, and congratulations, a great job tonight, and you guys really were high flyers out there tonight, were you not?
Yeah, it was a fun game. It's fun always playing in front of a big crowd. It helps feed into it, gets your adrenaline pumping. We got a lot of good dunks tonight.
Yeah, and I was impressed with you looking for your teammates tonight. Had a lot of assists out there tonight.
Yeah, and being a leader of the team, I always look forward to getting my team involved, and it helps build confidence, and a big game like this is always a good time.
You are rebounding well this year, and have you taken on a little added responsibility of rebounding with some of the big guys that graduated from last year?
Yeah, this year we're a lot smaller team, and rebound is probably our weakest point, and I have to take up some slack on the boards.
This Burns team, they really played hard tonight, and they had some dunks out there, which made it a little exciting for everybody here.
Yeah, it was a fun game. Late, we got to playing a little lazy and started letting them get some free shots.
Well, congratulations on the victory. Of course, as everyone knows, you're going to Clemson, and best of luck to you in your college career, but you got a lot of basketball in front of you here at Shelby this year.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Just looking forward to a nice run late on in the season.
All right, Gabe. Great job tonight.
All right, thank you.
And let's get the Mondarius Black in here. Mondarius, several dunks tonight as we get the headset on him. And Gabe did a great job getting the basketball to you tonight.
Yeah, he did. I cut a lot. Got a lot of open baskets.
The Bulldogs had problems with your pressure defense tonight. That was a big key for you in this ball game.
Yeah, they really couldn't take pressure like that.
Was that the game plan to put pressure on them tonight?
Because they only really have one ball handler.
Yeah, and that is Montgomery, I guess. Yeah. And Gabe DeVoe, of course, he always can score, but he is really doing well with assists and rebounds this year.
Yeah, he can't win them all by himself. He needs us.
And Hines had a good game for you underneath tonight.
Yeah, he rebounded real good. We need him down there because we have these big men. So.
Well, a big conference win for you tonight. Your next game, a non-conference game here against Statesville, and that Statesville team really had a great year last year, and I'm sure they'll be a good opponent for you next week.
Yeah, they play real scrappy, so it'll be a well-fought game.
All right, great job tonight, and good luck the rest of the way. Mondarius Black, one of the stars of the game. And let's bring in Coach Aubrey Hollifield, get the headset on him. Great victory tonight, and really a high-intensity basketball game.
Well, I thought it was now, as far as coaching-wise, I thought it was a good first half.
Yeah.
I think it got a little crazy in the second half, and we played a little less defense, and they played. Yeah, but, they had a good time. Crowd had a good time. We had a good time. It was good for the whole community.
Yeah. As many dunks, I think, as I can remember in a high school basketball game.
It was that, a dunk fest. I don't think I probably close to 10 or 12 of them.
Yeah, really
was. It was just one after another.
Gabe DeVoe, great game, and one thing about Gabe, he is a great player all over the floor.
Yeah, a lot of people, that's all they see is him shooting, but, he leads us in assists, he leads us in rebounding. He really can do it all. He leads us in block shots. He had a couple of block shots tonight. He's a good player, and he's got a good. One of the things that makes him good, also, he's got a good complementary players that go around him, like Mondarius and Taekwon. They all do things well, and they all do things well together. That's the good thing about them.
All right, now you go to next week, a non-conference game, and you've got a really tough opponent coming in Statesville.
We're supposed to play them early in the season, and they play football kind of like we did, but they evidently rely a little more on their football players than we do. So they wanted to cancel and reschedule, so we're going to play that one next week. They're the defending Western 3A champions last year. They got beat in the state championship to the I think Oxford Webb, who had the big boys who went to Carolina.
Right.
But they're a good team. Sonny does a good job, and they're very athletic. They're going to run up and down the floor. They're going to play a lot like we are. Hopefully people will come out and watch it. It's going to be it should be a good game too.
And actually, Statesville was in Greensboro the same afternoon when you played.
Yes, they were
in the 2A.
Playing Hunter Huss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So if Shelby fans were there for that afternoon, they got a chance to look at them last season. Well, Coach, a big conference win for you as you remain unbeaten in the conference.
Yeah, that always helps. I mean, when you can hopefully we can finish out this side undefeated and have people chasing us. It's always a good thing.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
Good win tonight, and best of luck rest of the way.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Coach Aubrey Hollifield. His post-game comments as Shelby wins it 78-61 over the Burns Bulldogs.
Okay, thank you, Andy. Let's get back now to the Blanton Cars stat sheet on the Cleveland County Transit TAC post-game show here in WOHS tonight. And get my mic back on here, folks, and we're ready to go here.
There's you some coordinate now.
Yeah, there we go. And we'll check it out now for the Golden Lions. Scoring side, R.J. George, a basket, 1 of 2 at the line and 3 points. 8 points for Patrick Little on 3 baskets and 2 of 2 at the line. Raekwon Washington, 2 baskets and 4 points. 5 points for Darius Sweezy on 2 baskets and 1 of 1 at the line. And 3 Golden Lions in double figures. 10 points for Taekwon Hines on 5 baskets. 17 points for Darius Black, who had 8 baskets and one of those a 3-point line and 17 points. And the leading scorer for the Lions tonight and in the game, Gabe DeVoe, he had 10 baskets, 3 of those from 3-point land. He has 3 of 3 at the line for 26 points. The Lions 7 of 8 at the free throw line tonight. The Blanton Car stat sheet for the Burns Bulldogs. The Bulldogs, I'll tell you right now, had 4 players in double figures. Let's go through all the scoring first. 2 points for Gabe. That's incorrect. Okay, 2 points for Malik Hambrick on a basket and 2 of 2 at the line. 4 points rather for Hambrick. And all the other Bulldogs, I believe, Seth Mullinak's 2 baskets and 4 points. All the other Bulldogs, 4 of them in double figures that scored, including 17 points for 12 points for Terrell Epps on 5 baskets and 2 of 2 at the line. 12 points for Holden McSwain on 6 baskets. 14 points for Joe Wilson, all in the second half for Joe. He had no points at halftime. Ends tonight with 4 baskets, 3 of those baskets from 3-point land. He was 3 of 6 at the line for 14 points. And the leading scorer for the Bulldogs was Chris Montgomery, with 10 baskets, 3 of 4 at the line, 23 points tonight. And the Bulldogs were 12 of 16 from the charity line. Some other stats from these stats here from Kevin Hastings. Rebounding for DeVoe. He ended the night with 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and 3 blocked shots. For Burns, leading rebounder was Epps with 10. Also Montgomery had 5 rebounds and 5 assists for the Bulldogs here tonight. But the Lions are now 11-1 overall. They are 6-0 overall, or 6-0 in conference play. And for the Bulldogs, they are 4-8 overall, and they are 1-4 in conference play. We want to thank Alston Bridges Barbecue tonight. Thanks to Jay running the show over there tonight for a pregame meal, Andy.
Yeah, we had a great time talking with Jay and enjoying great barbecue and hush puppies earlier this evening.
It was delicious. And by the way, Father Kent will be back in action next week. He's been on injured reserve for about 2 months now after breaking an ankle and having surgery. But I understand he's scheduled to be back in the lineup next week at Alston Bridges Ball.
Yeah, we've missed Kent last couple of times in there and look forward to seeing him back in the headquarters there.
Yeah, 620 Grover Street in Shelby. Okay, Andy, it's time for our players of the game.
S&R Auto Sales, players of the game. First for the Burns Bulldogs. Chris Montgomery pumped in 23 tonight, including a high-flying duck from the 5'10 guard.
He was a great game for the senior Bulldog here tonight.
And the S&R Auto Sales player of the game for the Shelby Golden Lions, senior Gabe DeVoe, had 26 tonight, a bunch of rebounds and a bunch of assists.
A bunch of assists tonight for Gabe DeVoe. And in fact, we got that right here. He ended up with 6 assists, 3 block shots, and 11 rebounds tonight for Gabe DeVoe. Now, next week, our game of the week, next Friday night, another Cleveland County rivalry game. We had Kings Mountain and Crest 2 weeks ago. Tonight, Burns and Shelby. Next week, Crest and Burns from Ed Peeler Gymnasium at Crest High, Andy.
Yeah, it will be our first trip over to Crest for basketball this broadcast season, and looking forward to the Chargers and the Bulldogs. That should be a good one 1 week from tonight here on WOHS. Don't forget, coming up tomorrow, right here on 1390 AM, it's Duke at Notre Dame.
Yeah, we got down tomorrow afternoon, 3 o'clock is airtime. And on WOHS and Big O Country on tomorrow night at 10 o'clock, it'll be NBA basketball as the Bobcats are out on the West Coast at Sacramento. Then Sunday, an NFL wildcard team game at 12:30 airtime. And then we'll have North Carolina and Wake Forest ACC battle at Wake Forest on Sunday evening at 7 o'clock. So a lot of sports coming your way right here on Big O Country. And remember, we want to thank everyone who tuned in tonight, Andy, and I hope you were watching it as well on KTCBroadcasting.com.
Yeah, quite a show here tonight. A duck fest at Lloyd Little Gym.
Okay, thanks to everyone tonight. Thanks to the folks here at Shelby High, who including Coach Aubrey Hollifield, Principal David Allen, and Athletic Director Lance Ware. Thanks to the folks from Burns, including Coach Livingston, Kareem Livingston. We appreciate his help. And, hey, we'll see the Burns Bulldogs again next week over at Crest against the Chargers. So for our video people tonight, our producer Kevin Hastings and cameraman Andre Bush, who's wearing his Lower Alabama LA hat on tonight, on his head.
Way down in Alabama.
Way down in Alabama is where Fernandre wishes he's from, I think. I don't know. For Andy Foster, I'm Dan Greer, and Steve Roberts, Steve Robay, back in our studios tonight. We had some disconnections at time tonight between Steve and Kevin. We got back on air, and we appreciate that very much. I'm Dan Greer, reminding you the final score in tonight's game on Big O Country. In the girls' game, it was Shelby defeating Burns 30-54. And on the Medical Arts Pharmacy scoreboard in the boys' game tonight, Shelby over Burns 78-61. You're listening to Cleveland County High School basketball, a presentation of KTC Broadcasting on WOHS in Shelby and KTCBroadcasting.com. Good night, everybody.